Hi, my name's Nigel. Yes, this is my real name and this is my real story. I promise I won't feed you some BS story that simply isn't true. The real story is how I went from broke factory worker to making my first $1 million in just 3 short years. See, 8 years ago I was a broke ass dude working in a plastics factory making electric meter boxes for the council. We had to work 3 shifts, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. that I could handle, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. which was kind of okay because it meant I could sleep in, and finally the graveyard shift, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and that really sucked. What really sucked even more was every week they would rotate our crew, so I could never get into a comfortable sleeping pattern. The job was really crappy. I mean, basically I would stand there for 8 hours a day while the machine would extrude meter boxes. Yeah, my job was to take care of the machine and trim them as they came out. Not exactly an exciting career move. Every day was like hell. I hated the place so much, but I needed the money. On the flip side, every spare minute my mind would boggle and think of ways to make money so I could escape this dungeon. I would get up a few hours before work and surf online for ways to make money. Then it hit me. The light bulb came on. The people that were selling on eBay were actually mum and dad businesses working from home. Could it be possible that they were making a full-time income listing stuff on eBay? Hell, even if I made the same cash on eBay that I did at work, I would be happy. My paycheck at the time was only $323 a week, so how hard could it be? So I started to research a lot of items, compare prices of heaps of products, and I noticed a trend. Either the stuff they sold was one-off items, things like fridges, bed units, TVs, books and video games. That worked, but it wasn't sustainable because eventually you would run out of household stuff to sell. The other was selling multiple of the same items in volume. Things like fitness machines, mobile phones, digital cameras, iPods, radio control cars, and so forth. That stuff sold well and it was repeatable, but there was a problem. Where the hell were these people getting this stuff from, and who were their suppliers? So I did a little digging and found out that eBay sellers buy stuff off dropshippers and then on-sell it on eBay. I noticed that watch sets were selling for $40 to $50 on eBay at the time, so I found a dropshipper in California who would sell them to me for $7 each. I knew if I could land them cheap enough to my door in Australia, I would make a profit of $20, less some fees. So I went and ordered 20 sets, cost me $140 plus shipping, all up around about $200. I posted them on eBay and bam, I sold them for an average profit of $15. I also sold a few to the boys at work for $10 to $20 profit. All up, I ended up doubling my money, so I made $323 for my wage at work and an extra $200 from importing. It was like getting paid twice, and that was my aha moment. After that, I was hooked and I knew I was on a winner. All I had to do was replicate it enough times where I could quit my day job. Anyways, after about 6 months went going by, I was selling everything from digital cameras to perfume to jewelry, until one day I hit pay dirt. I found the diamond in the rough, the motherlode, the coup de grace. I found a product that was selling like hotcakes, but no one had it. The demand was so high and they were selling for ridiculous prices on eBay. It was still hot in America, but where I live in Australia, we are at least 6 months behind the trend. Here's what the product was. They were a chopper style Harley Davidson, but a mini version, big enough for kids to sit on. There was only one seller on eBay at the time, offloading them for $1,600 to $1,800 each, and the people would bid like crazy on them. This led me down the path of importing. I had to get my hands on these bad boys fast, and I knew I would make a killing. So I spoke to a friend who was in the game, and he told me to search on a website that might have these mini choppers from China. Long story short, I found a factory in China that would sell them to me for $220 each. So I took all the money I had saved in the bank and bought my first container. 60 pieces fit in a 20-foot container, but I knew they were selling for $1,600 to $1,800 a pop on eBay, so it was a no-brainer. My first container I sold on eBay in less than 30 days and made over $40,000 profit. I made more that month than I made in a full year working at the factory. The greatest day of my life was when I told my boss to go jump. He didn't know what I was up to, but he would have found out sooner or later from the other guys. I left the factory the following month. For every container I doubled my money in pure profit, one after the other. I imported about 15 containers of these mini choppers. By then I was set. The rest is history. It wasn't because I was smarter than anyone else. It was because I saw an opportunity and I took massive action to make it happen. As time went by and as more people caught on, they started to copy the same product. That was okay because I had already dominated the market and made a killing. One other product that was my second biggest seller of all time was pocket bikes. They are like a Japanese super bike, but a mini version for kids with a whippersnipper motor in them. I sold 10,000 plus of these little suckers. Then the mother lode came. This product to date has made me the most money and is my best seller ever. I don't want to give it away right now. You'll find that out soon. But I think you get the picture. Over the course of 8+ years, I've searched, found, imported hundreds of products. Some great and some not so great. But everything I ever imported, I always made money. And that's a really important distinction. Here's the thing. When you import products, you always make money if you've done the correct research. Always import products that the market is already buying and catch the product trends on the way up, not on the way down. Because you're buying from the source direct, you're not going through a drop shipper or a middleman. You're buying from the source. This is the way I've always made the most money. As my friends and family started to see all the fancy clothes, shoes, cars that I had, and all the material things money could buy, they asked how they could get in on the action. Strangers started to approach me on how I was doing it all. I didn't have a set guide. It was just all in my head. Things I thought were easy to do, people found it hard and couldn't figure it out. For instance, how to get ahead of emerging trends and beat the crowd, where to find great products to import that will sell like hotcakes, guaranteed every time, how to find reputable suppliers that won't rip you off, how to negotiate with big manufacturers even if you're a startup, how to get the best possible price, how to import process actually works, how to ship goods into your country, the correct paperwork and procedures you need to follow, what is legal and illegal to import so you don't get sued or prosecuted, how to protect your goods from loss, how to get goods cleared, what are all the real costs involved landed to your door, how to grow fast and scale up your business on a shoestring budget, how to manage cash flow so you can grow faster, and much more. Heck, I even reveal in the members area some killer products that have made me a fortune. I'm letting you in to flat out copy them. Just to give you a taste of what to expect, I will show you how we imported a product for $25, landed to my door. We then resold this product for $100 to $150. That's an average profit of $100. We were selling 10 per day on eBay, and we sold thousands of these fitness machines. There's another product we imported. It's a solar heater system you put on your roof and it heats water. We imported it for $180, landed to our door. I sold these for $800 to $1,000 each on eBay. That's an insane profit of $800 per unit. Sometimes selling 20 per week. That's $16,000 in pure profit. Here's another product we imported. It's a radio control helicopter. It cost $9, landed. The retail shops were selling this for $60. We sold them for $30 at flea markets and cleaned up big time. I think you get the idea. I show you exactly how to do this. So here's the deal. I put this all in a video course and I called it Importing Riches. It's the most comprehensive course on the internet about importing, period. I have seen a lot of products, most are just fluff because it's just a bunch of theory. When I created this course, I wanted it to be the best to conquer all your fears and crush your anxiety. I know you will face these obstacles because I face them too. I just wish I had someone to show me the ropes when I first started. The last thing you want to do is to lose all your money so early in the game before you start, because you probably will never recover. Let my 8 years of battle-tested real-life experiences in importing guide you to the profits I know you deserve. Otherwise, still wouldn't be listening, right? This e-course contains over 20 videos, step by step, hand-holding from A to Z. It covers how to find killer products to land to your doorstep for massive profits in your local market. I've also just added a bonus section on distribution channels. This also shows you how to move the goods fast once you've imported them. Remember, the name of the game is turn and earn. Selling online or offline, whatever you prefer. Some people prefer selling online at eBay. Some prefer more hands-on approach, selling at flea markets or at the shops. Let me tell you, we sold hundreds and thousands of dollars in the first 12 months at flea markets. I also created a 3-part series called Flea Market Domination, showing you exactly how we killed it, and it's a really cheap to start up. The most common question I get asked is, Nigel, I want to work from home and generate an income, but I don't have a lot of money to start. What do I do? So I created a bonus ebook, How to Import Products on a Shoestring Budget, worth $27. I'm throwing in this as a bonus as well for free. Finally, to make it as personal as possible, if like I was right next to you coaching you one-on-one, I've thrown in 60 days unlimited email support. You'll find this in the membership area when you join, and you can just ask me any questions you like. Easily worth $497. So you get the full e-course, over 20 plus videos and counting, $197 value. the bonus video section of distribution channels, so you know how to offload your goods once you've imported it, and the extra 3-part series, Flea Market Domination, and the free ebook, How to Import Products on a Shoestring Budget, worth $27, and 60 days unlimited email support, worth another $497. Total value $721. You get all this for one-time low price of only $47. I could easily charge $300, $400, $500 for this e-course. You only need to import one mediocre product and you will easily make your money back of what you pay for this course. Over 8 years of my life is poured into this course. I can tell you it's solid. I challenge you to find a more comprehensive course anywhere online. This course is directly responsible for me making hundreds and thousands of dollars, sometimes in a month. And for those that are still unsure, I'll put my money where my mouth is. If you don't like the content, if you don't like the way I talk, and if you don't like me, I'll give you a 60 days, no question asked, money back guarantee. Again, the price is a one-time $47 only. No shady upsells. If you're really serious about starting your own profitable business from home, let me help you. Click the buy button below and let's get started today. I mean, what are you waiting for? Click the button and I'll see you on the inside. I look forward to working with you soon. Why are you still here? What are you waiting for? You got to go out there and make it happen. It's not going to come to you. So click the button below now and I'll see you on the inside.